So, for question 11, section B, now we are given the normal money demand function, okay, and then these are the variables we have: price, a function of income, real income, and interest rates, and then we have our money demand on the left-hand side. So now we are supposed to explain carefully why money demand should be negatively related to the nominal interest rate, and what happens to the demand for money when interest rate falls to zero. So we are supposed to answer using LM curve, and then show the shape of the LM curve at zero nominal interest rate. So firstly, we need to think of two factors. So what constitutes the demand for physical money, and what is the nominal interest rate in bonds affecting our money demand? So simple. Money demand. Why would we need money? We need money because we need to buy stuff. So if interest rates in the banks are higher, we don't need money. We can just keep our money in the bank and then use debit cards or credit cards to pay for our transactions. So when they say deposit in the bank, it will probably mean that you buy bonds. This is what they determine by investing in a bank account. So demand for money also hinges on a lot of other factors, such as perceived risk on bonds, and also the required liquidity according to the level of consumption that you need. So knowing that nominal interest rate is the opportunity cost of holding money, so at zero nominal interest rate, there is no opportunity cost in holding money. So there's a perfectly interest elastic demand for money at zero interest rates. So if you can see, increase in output, which is determined by Y2 is bigger than Y1, Y3 is bigger than Y2. So this increase in output would then increase our income. So increase in income means we need more money to carry our transactions. So increase our money demand. And subsequently, this curve shifts to the right. And then you can see actually when you plot out the interest rates versus your output, which is the LM curve, you see initially there is a flat portion, and then when it reaches the upward sloping part of this L curve, it goes up. So the interest rate goes up as your output increases. Now, for question B. Now suppose there's a negative shock. Okay, we need to know when there's a positive nominal interest rate, an increase in our money supply can reverse the effect. So we need to show how. And then the second case is when our nominal interest rate is zero, what happened to our LM curve when we do the same policy change? So it's just comparing two policy changes in different situations and explain why there's different effects. So, as what I said earlier, autonomous negative shock. So this will lead to a leftward shift of your IS curve, and this decreases your output. So as shown here, we have a liquidity trap. This is what happens. So this is the second case where we have a liquidity trap, and then we try to increase our money supply. So what happens to our output? It actually decreases. And if we compare to the ideal situation where there is no liquidity trap, we get this. So what could you see from the two cases? So in the first case, which is the normal case, output remains the same as previous. Whereas in the liquidity trap, output actually decreases due to our liquidity trap. So this tells us that an increase in money supply will have no effect when there is a liquidity trap. And that is when our nominal interest rate is zero. So for question C, we need to write down the Fisher equation, okay, and then show how increase in inflation expectations would raise output for an economy in an liquidity trap. And suppose the central bank proposes to raise inflation expectations. Okay, we need to study the effects of this policy on price level when the economy is still in the liquidity trap, and then comment on the credibility of the policy. So the Fisher equation is given by nominal interest rate equals to real interest rate plus expected inflation. So rearranging this, we will get the real interest rate as our subject of our equation, followed by nominal interest rate minus our inflation expectations. So this would be the curve you will see in a liquidity trap situation. There's a flat portion, followed by a outward sloping iron curve. Okay, now, so what happens when expected inflations increase? Okay, so this would mean that when expected inflation...
Thanks for watching a sample of the Quickienomics online learning experience. We hope you've enjoyed it. We believe that true happiness lies in realizing ambitions and dreams. That's why we make our products specific to your needs, simple to understand and captivating, so that you can learn effectively while saving time, realizing those ambitions and dreams. The Quickienomics online learning experience is a range of supplementary lectures, tutorials, and exam solutions in the form of videos, which you can conveniently view anytime, anywhere. Watching our videos before and after your regular lessons at school, we aim to give you joy in learning and build academic confidence at the comfort of your own relaxed learning environment. So how can you begin? We welcome you to purchase Quickie to redeem the videos for full access to the Quickienomics online learning experience. Thank you for starting with Quickienomics.